Hello! This video is a compilation of all my shorts from February. I hope you enjoy. Spruce and Blackstone? Okay, I'm starting with some stripped dark oak placed 2 blocks tall, placing some blackstone brick walls in between that, with some spruce fences on top of that, then just finishing it off with some spruce trapdoors on top of all of those dark oak pillars. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this super simple wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Tough and skulk? Okay. I'm starting with some tough brick pillars placed 4 blocks tall, and I'm placing those with a gap of 1, then a gap of 3, then a gap of 1, then a gap of 3, as long as I want my wall. In between, in all of the gaps of 1, I'm placing some upside down tough brick stairs at the top and right side up at the bottom. Then in between the gaps of 3, I'm placing them in the corners, right side up at the bottom and upside down at the top, and using some slabs in between all of the stairs. Now that I have this, I'm just filling in the back with some skulk, placing some tough brick walls on top of all of the tough brick pillars, then placing some warped gates in between that. I'm breaking out the 2 center blocks of the big circle, replacing that with some green frog lights, and placing some warped trapdoors on top of that. Now to finish it off, I'm just replacing the center 2 of each of these tough pillars with some tough brick stairs, just like this. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Quartz and gold? Okay. I'm starting with some quartz pillars, placed 5 blocks tall and 3 blocks apart. Once I have that, I'm placing some right side up stairs at the bottom and upside down stairs at the top at all of the corners, then placing a slab in between all of those, and placing another slab on top of each of those pillars. Then just filling in the back 2 blocks tall with some quartz bricks, then some gold blocks on top of that, and filling in the rest with some more quartz bricks. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. An all magenta wall? Okay, I'm starting with some magenta terracotta placed 4 blocks tall and 2 blocks apart. Then in between that, I'm placing some crimson stairs at the bottom and some upside down crimson stairs 1 block from the top. Then I'm placing some crimson trapdoors in line with those stairs at the bottom and at the top. Finishing off the crimson with some crimson fences on top of all of those upside down stairs. Then I'm just filling in the back with some magenta concrete. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this build in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Quartz and blue terracotta? Okay. I'm starting with some quartz bricks placed 5 blocks tall and 2 blocks apart. Then in between that, I'm placing some right side up quartz stairs, and then 1 block from the top, I'm placing some upside down quartz stairs. In between the bricks at the top, I'm placing some quartz slabs and filling in the back with some blue terracotta, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Yellow and purple? I honestly don't know how this is gonna look, but let's try. I'm starting with some bamboo placed 4 blocks tall and 1 block apart. In between that, I'm placing some right side up purple stairs at the bottom and upside down purple stairs at the top. Then I'm using some trapdoors on top of all of these. Then I'm using some bamboo fences on top of those upside down stairs and some trapdoors on top of the bamboo pillars. Then just filling in the back with some pearlescent frog lights, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this interesting color combination in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Blue? Well, it is my favorite color. I'm starting with some blue concrete placed 4 blocks tall and 2 blocks apart. Then I'm using some right side up stairs at the bottom, but instead of placing them with the tall sides towards the pillars, I'm placing it with the tall sides in the center, switching it up a little bit. Then I'm placing some upside down stairs at the top, just placing those the normal way I usually do. Next, I'm adding some warped fences to the top block of all of the pillars, with some warped slabs on top of that. Putting some warped trapdoors between those slabs, and finishing it up by adding some cyan concrete and cyan concrete powder to fill in the back. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this blue wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Gilded blackstone, gold deep slate, and deep slate? Okay. I'm starting with some deep slate stairs, and I'm placing 3 of those with a gap in between each section, making sure to curve them so the middle one is facing the front and the 2 outside ones are facing the outside. Hopefully that makes sense. Just look at what I'm doing if you need some more help. Then in between all of the gaps, I'm filling in with some gold deep slate ore placed 3 blocks tall, putting 1 deep slate wall in the center of all of these deep slate stairs, then filling in the back 3 blocks tall with some gilded blackstone. Once I have that, I'm placing some more stairs to mirror what I did on the bottom at the top. Then I'm placing another deep slate gold ore in the center of all the upside down stairs, and placing some deep slate slabs on the top half of the block. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this gilded wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Build with skulk? It is one of my favorite blocks, so of course. I'm starting with some deep slate tiles, placed 4 blocks tall and 1 block apart. Once I have that, I'm placing another deep slate tile block on the top and bottom in front of all of these pillars. Then I'm placing another deep slate tile block right on top of that. Moving to in between, I'm placing some skulk, 4 blocks tall, in line with those pillars we did before. Now I'm using some warped stairs in between all of those deep slate tile blocks on the front, at the bottom, and at the top. placing a warped fence on top of that, and then finishing off with some deep slate tiled walls in between those gaps we left at the front. Well, let me know what you think about using Skulk in your builds in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Blackstone and pale oak? Okay, I'm starting with some blackstone placed 5 blocks tall and 1 block apart. Once I have that placed as long as I want my wall, I'm placing some blackstone blocks at the bottom and at the top at the front, with some blackstone stairs right side up on top of that and upside down underneath those. And then I'm connecting the pillars at the bottom and the top with some more blackstone blocks, and putting some pale oak stairs right side up in front of that on the bottom and upside down in front of that on the top. And then I'm placing some more right side up pale oak stairs at the top with some gates in between that, and finishing it off with some pale oak fences in between all of the gaps left at the bottom. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this blackstone and pale oak wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Birch and then some kind of gray block? Okay, I'm starting with some birch placed 3 blocks tall and 3 blocks apart. Then in between that, I'm using some stone, the grayest block I could find, stairs, and placing that right side up in between. Then I'm using some iron bars on top of that with some stone slabs on top of that. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this super simple birch and gray wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Build with red sandstone? Okay, I'm starting with some chiseled red sandstone, placed 2 blocks tall and 3 blocks apart. Then in between that, I'm placing some smooth red sandstone blocks, placing another one of those on top of each of the chiseled block pillars we have, with some smooth red sandstone stairs in between that. Then I'm placing some red sandstone slabs on the top half of the block in between all of those pillars, and then one more on top of each of those pillars. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this red sandstone wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Tuff and amethyst? Okay, I'm starting with some tough bricks placed 3 blocks apart. Then on top of that, I'm placing some chiseled tough bricks, and then on top of that, I'm placing 2 more tough brick blocks. Now in between that, I'm placing some right side up polished tough stairs at the bottom, leaving a gap of 1, and then placing some upside down polished tough stairs. On top of those upside down stairs, I'm placing some polished tough walls, then filling in the back with some amethyst, and it's done. Let me know what other block combinations you want to see, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Red and spruce? Okay, I'm starting with some spruce bark placed 3 blocks tall and 2 blocks apart. Then in between that, on the top block, I'm placing some spruce stairs, with the tall sides facing towards the bark blocks and the short sides facing the center. Next, I'm putting some trapdoors on top of all of the bark pillars and some fences underneath those stairs. Then just filling in some red terracotta in the back. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this super simple wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Blue and black? Okay, I'm starting with some blue concrete placed 4 blocks tall and 1 block apart. Then in between that, I'm placing 2 blocks tall of wool, and then 2 blocks tall of blue concrete powder on top of that. Then in front of all of the concrete, I'm placing some blackstone blocks and some blackstone slabs in front of the wool. Then I'm placing 2 blackstone walls on top of the blackstone blocks, then 2 blackstone blocks on top of those blackstone walls. And that is a lot of blackstone. Then I'm placing some slabs in between all of those blackstone blocks, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Green and pink, or a strawberry wall? Okay, I'm starting with block of bamboo, placed 5 blocks tall and 1 block apart. Then I'm placing some 4 block tall pillars in between that, 1 block back. Next, I'm taking some cherry stairs, placing that right side up along the bottom, then upside down along the top, with some cherry fences in between that. Then I'm using some trapdoors along the bottom, on top of all of the pillars, and between all of those bamboo blocks at the top. And it's done. Let me know what you think about this color combination in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Some quartz and amethyst? Okay, starting with some quartz pillars placed 4 blocks tall and 4 blocks apart. Then in between that, I'm using some quartz stairs, placing them like every other direction. So I'm starting facing the right, then I'm switching to the left, then the right, the left, so on and so forth. So it makes this little wave pattern, and doing the exact same thing upside down at the top. Then I'm using some slabs or some blocks in the center. So I have these like 2 C shapes. Now I'm finishing off the top by putting some slabs and upside down stairs in between the top pillar. Ending it off with some slabs on top of those pillars. Now all that's left to do is fill in the back with some amethyst, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. A medieval wall? Okay, I'm starting with some barrels placed 1 block apart. Then I'm placing dark oak bark blocks 2 blocks tall with another barrel on top of that. Next, I'm placing an extra block, and it can be anything because you won't see it, on top of that barrel with a upside down spruce slab on top of that. And then I'm placing 1 last dark oak bark block on top of that upside down stair and a trapdoor on top of that. Now 1 block back, I'm filling in the back with 4 blocks tall cobbled deep slate. Then in between the barrels in front of that deep slate, I'm putting some spruce fences at the bottom and at the top, placing another cobbled deep slate block on top of that fence and putting a trapdoor in front of that. Finishing off this wall with some right side upstairs in between those dark oak bark blocks at the top, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this pretty complicated medieval wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. How about a red and black wall? I'm starting with some deep slate tiles placed 4 blocks tall and 1 block apart. Then once I have that as long as I want my wall, I'm adding some upside down deep slate tile stairs at the bottom of each of the pillars and some right side ones at the top of each of the pillars. Then in between the pillars, I'm adding some polished deep slate with a polished deep slate right side up stair at the top. Then I'm just finishing off the pillars by adding a deep slate tile slab on the top, and all it's left to do is add the red. Let me know what you think about this wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Dark oak and stone? Okay, I'm starting with some stripped dark oak, placed 4 blocks tall and 1 block apart. Then in between that, I'm placing some dark oak bark blocks, 2 blocks tall, 1 block back in between all of those pillars. Now I'm just placing some stone stairs, right side up at the bottom, and upside down 1 block from the top. Then I'm just adding some buttons in line with all of those stairs, finishing it off with some dark oak fences at the top, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this super simple stone and dark oak wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Copper and deep slate? I have kind of a funky idea for this. I'm starting with some cut copper, placed 4 blocks tall and 2 blocks apart. Then I'm breaking out the center and using some stairs to connect it up with some right side up ones on the bottom and upside down ones at the top. Now I'm adding some slabs in between all these pillars, connecting them at the top and making that 2 layers thick. Now, 1 block back from this copper wall, I'm adding some polished deep slate stairs right side up, putting a slab on top of that and doing the exact same thing. So it kind of has these 2 little circles. Next, placing some cut copper slabs around to fill in that gap in the middle. Now I'm just doing the same thing in all of the other gaps, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this kind of weird wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Birch and stained glass? I actually love this idea. I'm starting with some stripped birch logs, placed 5 blocks tall and 2 blocks apart. And then once I have that as long as I want my wall, I'm taking some stairs, placing that right side up along the bottom, and then 1 block from the top and placing those upside down. On top of that, I'm placing a birch fence and then a birch slab on top of those pillars. Next, I'm taking some more birch stairs at the top stripped block and placing those upside down on each side to make these little arches, and then taking some stripped birch wood and placing that along the bottom. And then once I have this, I'm just filling in all of these little windows I made with whatever color stained glass I want. I decided that I wanted my windows to have a bit of a gradient, so I used a darker color on the bottom and then the lighter variant of that same color on the top. But you can use whatever you want. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Birch and acacia? Okay, I'm starting with some birch bark blocks, placed 5 blocks tall and 2 blocks apart. Then at the top, I'm placing some upside down acacia stairs in between all of that, connecting them, breaking the very top birch bark block and replacing that with the acacia slab. Then on the top half of the bottom birch block, I'm placing some slabs in between all the pillars, and on the top birch block on the bottom half of it, I'm placing some more slabs in between. Filling it in with some acacia fences, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this birch and acacia fence in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys loved my last blue and black wall so much, I thought, why not make another one? I'm starting with some pillars made out of quartz, concrete, and concrete powder, and those pillars are going to be 5 blocks tall, and I'm starting with concrete at the bottom, doing that 1 to 2 blocks tall, then some concrete powder, doing that 1 to 3 blocks tall, and then some quartz to finish it off, making sure they all end at the same height, but making sure it's kind of textured in a different way. Then I'm adding some quartz slabs in between all of the top quartz blocks, and 1 block back, I'm filling in the little gap with some block of raw gold, and I'm placing that 1 to 3 blocks tall, and then filling in the rest with some yellow concrete. Finishing it off with some yellow stained glass in front of all the gold, and it's done. Let me know what you think about this definitely blue and black wall in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Moss and deep slate? Okay. I'm starting with some deep slate emerald ore, placed 2 blocks apart. Then I'm placing 2 cobbled deep slate on top of that, and another deep slate emerald ore on top of that. Then in between all of this emerald ore, I'm placing some stairs facing each other, right side up at the bottom and upside down at the top. You can also replace this deep slate ore with just some normal deep slate if you don't have silk touch. Finishing that off with some slabs on top of the emerald ore. Then I'm filling in the back with some moss, 2 blocks tall, and then 2 blocks of green concrete right next to that. And then on top of the moss, I'm putting 2 blocks of lime terracotta. And on top of the concrete, I'm putting 2 blocks of moss. It makes this like green checkerboard almost, but it looks really cool from the front. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Green terracotta and amethyst? I don't know how this will look, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm starting with some pillars placed 2 blocks thick and 4 blocks tall, and I'm doing that just as long as I want my wall. Once I have that, I'm adding some more green terracotta in between it, connecting all of them on the front block, then adding a extra block on top and in front of each of those pillars. Once I have that on the block farther in, I'm placing some mossy cobblestone stairs upside down to make some arches. Then I'm placing some more mossy cobble stairs right side up on the closer block and putting some lime terracotta behind that. Once I have that, I'm adding some mossy cobble walls, connecting the floor to that top terracotta block, and then on top of all of those terracotta blocks. Then I'm just copying this on all of the other sections of the wall and filling in the back with some amethyst. Let me know what you think about this original block combination, and don't forget to like and subscribe.